Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. Well, I think I've mentioned before, I never expected to get this far with this series, especially not on the Savage difficulty, or Randy Random as the storyteller. It was supposed to be a temporary short series, but thankfully, it has lasted this long, because even after 2.5 months, I still haven't downloaded the game that is meant to replace it. Thank you so much, AT&T, for your terrible internet service, and Bethesda for having such a really horrible game launcher and downloader. I love-hate the two of you together. It's wonderful. We barely survived the attack against us last time. First, we had, 7 pirates, as we offered safety to Tomboy here, who actually is a pretty fantastic character, and thankfully is capable of violence, so she was able to help us fend off the attackers. Also, we placed down a couple of the mini turrets on the corners, the side here, and they did contribute to our defense massively. She's wearing a good shield belt, but she's not actually a melee character. She dropped her weapon though, so that's why she's elected to equip it. I may have to fix this. Let's have her drop that then. It always surprises me how long it takes them to drop items. I don't know if I want to give her the shotgun. I was thinking that she had an auto pistol before. It's poor, normal, poor. Was it this one? Yes. Grab that one back, please. Solar flare, so we've lost all electricity. This is a little bit inconvenient, to say the least. The caravan should be back in no time. 0.2 days. So that's not too bad. We have an incapacitated refugee for 12 days, and then a prisoner camp of 25 days. I don't think we need any more recruits at the moment. It never hurts to have more folks. We always have jobs to fulfill. Raccoon revenge, of all things. It didn't last long. But yeah, we haven't even started on my original intended objective of marching across the map to the ship provided. Mostly because we haven't been able to mass a reasonable amount of food for everyone. That's really the primary reason we haven't been able to get anything done yet. But we're working on it. We're getting there. Let's see, Katsumi, you're my best shot, so don't worry so much about hunting. Sister, probably the same. You learn so quickly, I just don't feel like it's necessary for you to get in on that. Go ahead with the mining, though, for sure, when we don't have construction going. And we have 8 folks right now. They're sleeping in the same bed, which isn't what they're meant to be doing. She is jealous. Now she's jealous of Ron's bedroom. Which one's Ron's? Maddie? Is it this one? Ron. It's a 48. This one's a 70. Why is she jealous of his bedroom, I wonder? Let's have Grief sleep in here. Sister should be the only one in here. Is that why she was jealous? Because she didn't have a room by herself? I think that might have been it. Observe corpse. I think most of those have been taken care of. Yeah, they're all down here now. Okay. Boomalope is taking revenge. It did die, though. Is this other one gonna go crazy? No, he's okay for right now. I think it's strange that they can't haul them while they're burning, unless they're hunting the thing, and then they'll haul it away while it's on fire. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that's game logic. There's a few things in the full release here that don't quite make sense to me, but it is what it is. The animal area needs to be cleared out again. I'll say like this. And then this. Let's pause that and get this constructed when we have the chance. And then go back in and clear this bedroom. Okay. So they're still allowed in here. Not allowed in this area. Or this. They can go into the cotton fields, I don't care. And actually, there's a huge amount of cotton there now. Cloth, I mean. We needed cloth specifically for something. And I can't remember now what it was. Was it flak armor? Yes. 30 cloth, 60 steel, 1 component. So 2 of us already have flak pants. Let's go ahead and make some extras if we can. Then a flak vest. Or a flak jacket. Let's see. That's not giving me the information that I want. There we go. Okay. Layer outer. Torso, neck, shoulder, arms. Both shoulders, both arms. 40, 8, 10. 25. And 5. I assume that this doesn't protect the arms. No. Torso, neck, shoulder, shoulder. It doesn't have as much insulation. Better heat armor, somehow. I'm not sure how that works out. 136, 27. 48 and 10. That doesn't make any sense to me. So this is less armor, but it covers more area. So 50, 70, and 1. This one's 30, 60. I'd almost rather have the vest than the jacket, because then we have more protection for the vital areas. We're likely to lose limbs, but they're easily replaced. We'll make some of those when we can. How are these set up now? There's one more simple helmet in the making that suits our purposes. And then pants and all that kind of stuff. So we have a little bit of steel. This has been mined, it looks like. Get more of it mined. This is silver. I feel like that entire block is steel. So we'll get around to that when we can. I was thinking somebody else was a miner besides... Yeah, we've got 2. Ron and Tomboy both. But they're also constructors. Carrying Yuko. She was the freshest dead, which is gross. As soon as he drops her down somewhere, though. Okay. Take her right on back and bury her, please. That's really gross. That's one of the strangest mental breaks that they have in the game. Okay, both the turrets are turned off. This should probably be turned off. We have food around. Maddie, what are you doing? Oh, recruiting? Okay, Ron's cooking, Maddie's trying to cook some. These are all good things. Why is this buffalo needing to be fed? Has minor flu? Immunity 6, flu is 6.1. I didn't even notice that. And I clicked it off before I saw which ones all had the flu. Flu, minor. Pregnant late stage. We don't necessarily need to save the Muffalo calves because we already have too many Muffalo. Yeah, really it would almost be preferable for us to get more attack animals and less pack animals. I'm not sure though. We'll see how it goes. Do we still have ambrosia over here? No. It is all gone. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is possible for me to replace these walls with limestone in here. Just whenever I deconstruct this wall, it will temporarily make the infirmary a prison area, and they'll be free to roam between them. So I would have to be... Well, no, it doesn't even matter, because once I built the walls inside here, then I could set this to be for colonists again, and they would just manually move the prisoners back over into the prisoner area. Then same thing, if I remove this wall, this would turn into a prison area, and then I would just move them back at the end. Maddie. Just calm down, man. It's totally unnecessary. Not sure what has you all riled up, but it's crazy. I guess I forgot to designate doors to be placed back in there. Oh man, I need to reduce the amount of work that needs to be done around because there's no cleaning being done right now. I didn't realize Tomboy was a chef either. She is though. Not incredibly skilled, but... Oh, that's hunting. Cooking though. 5 and 5. So we've got 3 cooks, 2 cooking stations. Lots of people having trouble. Is it still because of Yuko? Yep. Rebuffed by James? Oh no. I thought... Oh. Darkness? Where's Darkness? It's 5 o'clock right now. Katsumi, where are you? Oh, I think he was working under the roof right here. Goofball. Since you are on a cleaning spree, why don't you come in here and clean this first? Oh, meals. Recruitment doesn't need to happen right now. So let's get these hauled in. Since you're a chef anyway. Uh, yeah, it looks like we're working on simple meals and we're already out of vegetables. So I may need to start another grow zone, although we haven't had these consistently growing. So that's an issue of itself. There's a poor helmet. It said that we just had the build completed. Here we go. A normal steel simple helmet. So Tomboy, yep, going to equip it right there. Perfect. Perfect. Everything is going to plan. Flak pants. I suppose, though, the vest is probably the priority. Because pants are good, but once again, that doesn't... pants cover extremities instead of vitals. Oh, the Blue Cliff Pact is going to hate us very soon. We need to do something to change that. It doesn't say who they're associated with. $167 cloth. There's more up here, though. Yeah, there's tons up here. And these haven't even been fully planted yet, so whoever is our planter has been occupied with other things like flowers. Very important. Why was James milking? Is he a handler? At a 2. Crafting at a 1. He should have been working on this instead. I don't know. That's strange. Jones is picking out on food. It's fine. I mean, we have food. It's not a huge amount, but it's something. Ron is trying to make more. Work left 115. I can't just ask him to finish it either, because I switched the bills. That's alright. He'll get to it. He's almost done with this vest already. Hopefully people choose to wear those over the regular clothes. I assume that they will. Automatically, but you never know. Never know. Hillroot has died from rotting. Does that mean that it was fully grown and unharvested for such a long time that it just rots away? It's wild. How are we doing for medicine? 41 only. Mo Eliason has a few items for trade. Alright, Mo. Have a chat with my man Matty here. Poor health? What's wrong with Matty? What, because he can't hear quite as well as normal? Alright, who's my other... No, it's just Matty. Yeah, John is the other social person. He has a passion for social, but he's not very skilled. I really don't like the psychic sensitivity, but it is what it is. Okay. He has packaged survival meals, which I love. He's got regular medicine too, just one though. A good bolt action rifle. And a wolfskin jacket. How much money does he have? Not much. We could get rid of a bunch of trash garments here. a bunch of trash garments. Let's see, 61, 92, 91, 96. Made some cloth. Got this helmet, this toque. We're up to 48. The grenades and stuff, even though they're terrible durability, I'm gonna keep them. We have 100,000 machine pistols. Yeah, that's all of his money. We'll take that. Empty out our stockpile by a hair. I'm surprised the melee weapons didn't show up. He's probably not a tribal... Yeah. Onaristan, I believe, is one of the... What are they called? Unions? Yeah, we need to do something with the Savage tribe here. They don't ever give us missions or anything, though. They live pretty far away. New Gray Scrub. Haha. We also need to move our camp up towards this area. I mentioned it before. But see, the average temperature is higher, so it's more likely to be growing year-round instead of 48 to 68, which is pretty poor temperature, really, for growing. It's 79 right now, which is unusually high temperature. But yeah, the growth rate should be 100%. Well, it should be more than 100% all the time because of the soil. Right now it's lower because of light level, but yeah, it's fine. Male gender smiles with contentment. So this is one place where Carlos, right, sensitive, he should be, yeah, very happy about this. 22. But the opposite is true of the... Oh, he must be psychically dull. Yeah, deaf. Totally. So he's not sensitive to it at all. And for him it's a 16. So with the low negative ones, it's like a negative 15 or 16. But that's fine. Grief? Aha! Flak vest. I see now. So he's wearing a jacket right now. He's got the vest on, which used to just be called an armored vest. Ron has one on too now, it looks like. Yeah. Good. So we're getting some armor, which we've needed for a long time. I feel like we're behind on this, but at the same time I feel pretty good about getting it now. Dusters are good. We are getting dusters on, so that's fine. I guess we could go on with external walls. Get these all done. We could go ahead with these also. Let's throw this here. Build copies of these. Like that. How are we doing on limestone? 489. That's good. So we could just go straight on down like this as well. I'm still not really interested in mining out this silver because I want to keep our stockpile as low in value as possible, which we're already above value. Partially because of these, like the turrets and stuff like that. In fact, I've been thinking about how much I need to extend the power cables so that we can put the turrets in places that make sense. Like over in this corner would be a good place to have one. Really, if I could move this one to this corner, it would be ideal. Maybe out a little ways over here. Having one on this side, even if it's not in the corner, it's already set up for it. But yeah, one on this side would be pretty ideal. Nice, we were able to get this finished. This should be reconnected. I didn't realize it was broken until just now. I was worried about this being broken because I was pretty sure there was an explosion here while we were trying to fix things. Did I extend this down? Let's do a redundancy connection right here so that we could also put one on this side if we wanted to, which I think it would still connect to that if we had it on the corner here, but just in case. How are we looking on resistance? 3.1 remaining only for Carlos. That's pretty good. And then 12.1 for him. John Goodman. Hilarious. He's not as good a character, so I don't care if he's in here for very long. Cooking and plants. If I dedicated him to cooking, though, then we could take, like, Ron off of cooking. He could be more dedicated to mining. And then Tomboy would actually be another crafter. Ideally. Oh. Even though it's poor, this auto pistol should have been hauled in a long time ago. The silver, yeah, it doesn't deteriorate outside. That's good. Very good to know. Those built whenever you can. Sooner the better. Pirate merchant? Fletcher is sister's lover. Aha. Uh-huh. Well, Fletcher, I don't know if you know this, but sister is a little bit sweet on James. Gabbed about fighting gerbils, see? That's something that only, and spoke about dragons. Grief tried, but she turned him down because she was, she's more interested in James. So, yep. I mean, it's a good fight for her affection and all that. Poor Grief is disfigured. That doesn't help his cause. Okay, but a pirate merchant, they're probably going to have some interesting goods, namely some weapons. We might be able to trade in some of our bad weapons for their good ones. I was wrong, though. They have mostly drugs. I should remember those kinds of things. They've got 4 medicines. We'll take those. They'll pay us pretty good for Carlos, actually. 700, 500, almost 600 for John, who's a less appealing character. I do have cougars, which I do miss having. If we had a male and a female, that's 1,000. I don't think we would be able to fulfill that with what we have, unless we sold both of our... Oh, the sculpture. I don't have anywhere to put this, is the problem. It takes up way too much space. The beauty is 1,200, though, which is insane. I could just throw it in the crafting area here, so that anytime they're in here doing crafting stuff, they'll be happy. But yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. We could sell them our psychite, but that's only 30 bucks. Sorry, folks. Maybe once Tomboy's done mining all of this, we'll have enough money to by your cougars. There we go. Oh wow, bunch of psychoid leaves. Wonder what happened there. Got a couple of rhinoceri, a couple more right here as well. They probably get angry if we try to tame them. I assume. By at least 10, yeah, 10% to try and tame them. The ibex get angry, potentially. But we do need some hunting to be done. Let's try taming the foxes, just to see how it goes. Muffalo 4 has returned to the wild. Who's my handler? Oh, it's only Katsumi. Ron's busy cooking and stuff. They left us gold? That was nice. So they must be leaving right now then. Panther and orange. $460 we're up to only. They have an herbal medicine. They're gonna pay the same for the Psychite tea. Oh, they'll buy our melee weapons though. Let's get rid of those. This poor auto pistol. Yeah, we have this other one that's a higher durability. I'm looking at getting rid of some of these machine pistols too. Maybe just one for now. Oh, we have a 77% frag grenades. Let's get rid of the 13 cent 2% frag grenades. All these clothes are worthwhile to keep. I'm trying to replace them with flak armor. Well, I guess just the pants. Because the shirts won't be replaced by the vests. They'll wear the vest over them. So I think that's fine. 44 bucks. Yeah, because I think we want to hang on to all this. That's a lot of cloth, though. It's just not very valuable because it was sitting out for so long. We could get rid of all of this, though. And then just keep the 400. It should be acceptable. Wait, is that 400 cloth all laying out up here? It is. Maddie, what are you doing? Recruiting John. Feeding rice to Carlos? Why are you feeding raw foods to anybody? Don't do that. Haul the rice in instead. And by then, no one will be using the pile of food. Which I can't believe we're already low on, with 3 cooks and 2 cooking stations. You would think that we would have people cooking around the clock. So I must have just set the hunting jobs in time. Cloud watching. That's what we need to happen right now. Sister is mining out some more silver. Good. Nope. I don't want a door there, please. Okay. I think that's going to be it for this episode then. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel. And I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.